Rising sea levels, punishing droughts and life-threatening heat waves. These are the potential impacts of global warming. Many of the world's most vulnerable countries say that the world must do more to limit the average rise in global temperatures. One of those countries is Vietnam, from where our science editor David Shukman reports.
The painful sight of homes lost to the waves. The land here in the Mekong Delta is sinking, and at the same time the sea is rising as the world gets warmer. It's not just houses being destroyed. Farmland is vanishing as well. These farmers saw their fields slip underwater, and they're worried that it'll never be possible to hold back the sea. Climate change is getting worse, says Lam Van Nia, and the water level is rising so fast we don't have time to build defences. The threat is felt throughout the Mekong Delta. In the city of Can Tho, we found this flood barrier half finished. The homes behind it keep getting flooded. There are 18 million people living in this region, and they're only just above the level of the sea. So even a small rise could be devastating, which is why Vietnam and dozens of other countries facing the same threat want to see global warming limited as much as possible. So what does this mean for the future? 3 years ago, this primary school was swamped by the river beside it. The rising waters are becoming more dangerous. A researcher, Florence Halstead, is here to find out what the children think.
I'm really interested in is what it's like in the flood season. So, could you all close your eyes? And I want you to really think about being in the flood season.
Loy, aged 10, has something shocking on his mind.
The people scream out to help.
Scream out to help.
To help them.
Right.
Florence then asks the children to draw pictures of flooding, and they conjure up nightmare images of houses being washed away and hands reaching above the water. 10-year-old Tor Nu sketches a girl in a boat shouting for help.
Con nghĩ là lũ rất là đáng sợ nên là mong mọi người là không bị cuốn trôi vào người.
Chow has pictured a giant snake. I ask her why.
Con nghĩ là con rắn cũng có thể sống dưới nước. Và tại vì nó rất là hung tợn cho nên con liền nghĩ tới nó.
The hope is that encouraging this openness about flooding will prepare the children for the more hostile climate they're likely to face as adults.
They live in a water world, and that's only going to increase. The water's not going away. They need to learn how to adapt, and whether that be through education like this, through community groups, that resilience really needs to be built up.
Back at the coast, work on new sea defences. Scientists used to think there was a safe limit for global warming of 2 degrees. But they now say we need a lower target to avoid serious damage to countries like this. And we're about to get a major report on how to do that. David Shukman, BBC News in Vietnam.